You're good, Andreja. You probably can't die because you're a Bethesda NPC. Crimson Fleet. Okay.
Very clean.
Extremely video game graffiti going on here.
I have not seen the NPCs work right once in this whole playthrough. Any of the ones I've been on. None of them work. And they're all different.
I think I feel okay. Here's a theory. Graffiti. Okay. The thing that gets me about graffiti in Bethesda games, and I guess this, like, I shouldn't be preoccupied with this, is that it doesn't feel like there's a point, does it? Like,
no.
Graffiti's definitely a thing, but like, you graffiti something because somebody else is gonna see it. Like, you graffiti something because like you want people to see that you've claimed it. But like, if you've just taken over a space station, like, is it just an art project at that point? Like, are you just like chilling, hanging out with a marker, drawing on the wall? I don't think anybody's gonna see that as like a counterculture thing, because like, it's just for you, basically.
Yeah.
Like, it would imply that, like, when they took over the camp, they rushed in with spray paint to just make a mess of the place. There you are. That's, like, my headcanon of this whole situation, or
why are they even hanging out here?
But it's also space. Like, can you even spray paint in space? Is that something that you can even
pressurized?
do?
I would assume you could.
I'm sure they have space spray paint.
Astronaut spray paint. I guess so.
The reality is that this probably doesn't matter.
Oh, wait.
Honestly, like, you know,
It seems more out of place in this than like a Fallout.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say. You know what it is? I only noticed because it's like the same notes. It's like they're playing all the same notes, but they don't have the same instruments. And it doesn't make any sense in this context. But I mean, like, you know, this is my version of reality, and B, it's set dressing. It's trying to communicate a tone.
Good luck finding ammo for that gun, by the way. I hate the old Earth stuff because ammo's impossible to find for it.
The hunting rifle?
The old Earth hunting rifle.
This is not an old Earth hunting rifle. This is a VSS. We apparently have 56 rounds, so...
Fuck yeah.
Let's get Barrett out of prison. Let's get Barrett out of prison.
Do you think we have time for a tangent about pirate trials?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, what else are we doing?
One of the biggest pains in the ass if you're interested in the Golden Age
wait, hold on.
is
Rutsgard, I don't mean to cut you off, but this bit is actually kind of cool. Can we do the piracy stuff right after this?
You're pulling my leg again, right?
Because we have to figure out how to get him out, and he's actually made friends with his captors. So you have to make it. It's actually kind of a cool bit. You have to make a choice. Do you just go in guns a-blazing, or do you? How are you going to help Barrett?
The mythical mare with the magic.
Sorry, Rutsgard, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like it's kind of.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Was King Arthur riding on it?
Let's figure this out.
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there.
I like the conversation too. This is a good
Stays
conversation.
too tightly wound. Your brain is just going to pop like a soda can.
Hi, Andreja.
Holy shit! You actually found me.
I do not understand.
So I just opened fire.
Is Barrett being held hostage or not?
Oh. You don't want to listen to the story?
To a regular Constellation party, isn't it?
Also, like, here his attitude really tracks. Like, here him being disaffected is actually making this scene way more compelling.
Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity.
He didn't make too big of a stink when I killed him.
Hey, hello, we killed all the guys that were outside.
I
Whoops.
have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it.
I wonder how
Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom.
if you did the infiltrate the pirates quest before this. Let's persuade. That minigame hasn't let us down thus far.
You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it?
This actually feels like a
Yes,
pretty
I do.
unreasonable point to make.
All the more reason I need to make sure I'm compensated. He has been more entertaining than most hostages.
All right, now we need at least 4. So it's 4, 5, or 6.
True. Barrett has some good friends.
All right. We did it.
Very well.
All right,
You're
sweet.
free to go.
All right, now you can go tell our story about time. Sorry.
Sir. Really?
Yeah, no, it's all right. I really have no notes. I think that scene worked pretty well.
Hurting people and taking their money.
Anyway,
Why did this guy give us a ship? Like, why isn't he just the protagonist of this video game? Like,
Maybe he is.
So,
I mean,
back to the
spoilers?
Oh, really?
Hey, you're.
oh, do you like take over him in the New Game Plus or something?
From certain dudes.
I mean, well,
or is he
we'll
like
get to that.
implied to be the previous version of you?
We'll get to that when we get to that. I don't want to spoil anything.
Matsura the Grim.
All right.
Honestly, pretty nice guy as far as pirates go.
So one thing
I
that's
butted heads
annoying
with
if you're
his
really into the
mentor
golden age of
once.
piracy is that
At the same kind of
90% of the
surprisingly
secondary
hospitable
sources
vibe.
out there that don't go like deeply in depth are based off
Honestly,
of one
I
primary
was kinda
source
rolling the dice.
ish, which is a book
hey,
published in
sometimes
like
that pays
after the golden age of piracy, but like a few decades after, by like some asshole named Captain Samuel Johnson. I say named that. He's not named that. That's not his real name. It's a pseudonym. Nobody knows who he is. People have crackpot theories. Nobody knows who wrote this. Nobody knows if he actually knew what he was talking about anything. And a lot of it seems to be actively wrong. Case in point, like, when it comes to like Calico Jack, Anne Bonny, and Mary Read, who are like 3 of like the main, like in Charles Vane, who are like 4 of the most famous pirates who have like the most written about them and are talked about the most online. Like everything people are saying is stuff that was in the re-release or like the original release of this book, basically. And the only other document about these people really is their trial and deposition, which is on file with the University of Jamaica, and which you can go read right now, and contradicts like 100% of everything everybody else is saying all the time about them. Basically, some asshole made up a bunch of shit, like based off of like hearing about these people seemingly like fourth hand. And that's all like the established lore and legends and like history and fun facts everybody shares with each other. And if you take 10 minutes to read through the court documents, it's completely the opposite in some cases of what was like the best established facts at the time about them.
Getting used to this place does not quite feel
I mean,
like
before
home, but
movies, people had to entertain themselves with something.
Basically 100%, yeah. Like somebody just made up a version of their stories that they thought would be titillating and fun.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter
I feel like I see what you did there, Walter, is not the
always
appropriate response to that, but
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all.
yeah, we got dragon
Feel it,
shouts.
Can't you? Ever since I found the
Yeah, I
second
was there for that.
had the visions.
Oh, I was telling Barrett.
Being around them is
Oh.
just comforting.
I don't know if
Hey,
Barrett will know what that
I'm
means.
still not 100%.
I don't know if
No,
he's played
probably
Skyrim.
not.
Guilty dragging you into all of this.
Which
Why
is
don't I
really
stick around?
disappointing.
Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
You know, like 10 months ago, we did a patron week on Outer Worlds, not the Outer Wilds, different video game. And I made a very cheeky comment to the effect of like, is this game better than Starfield? And yes, if someone has a gun to your head and is for some reason asking you whether you want to play fucking Starfield or Outer Worlds, play Outer Worlds. It's not a great video game, but it's better than this thus far.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed playing Outer Worlds.
It doesn't really matter.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned.
I was really bugged by the
Romance
fact
fades.
that
Plus the frontier is a Constellation ship.
they
One of us
presented
now.
these
So it's just as much yours
regularly
as mine.
in the game. Several times through the game, they would present these like significant dichotomies in terms of like moral choice, but then there'd always be like a third option that's like everybody gets along, and it's just the middle centrist thing, and that's always the best one, which I feel undermined a whole lot of what the game was saying about, you know, capitalism. Should we bring Barrett along and leave Andreja here now that we've gone through all the trouble to patch up our relationship with Andreja?
Maybe.
I'm searching for an impulse, and I don't have one.
Okay, continue.
Shut up, Barrett.
This doesn't concern you. Given that he's not mad at us,
I mean, Andreja's not mad at us anymore either. Is she? Hello.
I think we
Apparently not.
I think we should spend some time with Barrett. Let's spend some time with Barrett.
Indeed I do. All yours.
She just gave us $72 because we asked.
Right.
Let's spend time with Barrett unless it's time to go to
All right.
Walter's storyline.
You feel it a bit, can't you?
Oh dear God.
Ever since I found
Whoa.
the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not
I don't know if
100%
comforting is the way I
You'll
describe
back
what's
and
going on behind you right
Why don't I
now.
stick around, help you get adjusted to the weird.
Just a
corners
few
of the
Christmas
universe.
lights.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Did you
All right,
need
what's
something?
our next
If you have
mission?
a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Yay! It's Walter's mission.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I
Yeah, so
See,
this
you-
is
Off as
Quark,
soon as you've
and I
done
totally
something
missed it.
Oh.
But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
I thought he died. Did he not die?
No,
no.
Rene Aubergenois, yeah, died.
Who is Louis in Little Mermaid?
And also
Oh.
Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's about an
Yes,
artifact.
of course.
And our goal is simple. We're going to purchase
Oh,
it.
that's nice. Quark's still
Our
alive.
seller is a freelance
doing
operative
things.
in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence.
He was also Andrew
in
Ryan in
negotiation
BioShock,
to
incidentally.
show we're serious.
Mm-mm.
And
There's a little
I think
bit
you'd
there
be
where
perfect.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it.
Deep Space
I chose
Nine actors were just kind of doing like big capitalist bigwigs
It
in
seems
video
really
games.
on the nose
I-
that they got the same voice
Ah,
actor for
yes,
Andrew
we're
Ryan and
intimately
Mr.
familiar
House.
with the area. No need to sugarcoat that.
No, it was different. It was Odo was Mr. House,
Oh,
Andrew
Odo.
Ryan was Quark.
Able to handle it.
That's right.
Oh,
Got our very own local guide. Makes a world of difference.
What do you say? I just need a ride to Neon. We talk to a few of your fellow Neon citizens, and then we're back for drinks.
Which is also very funny.
So, I'm very curious to see how Redstone responds to Neon.
Olai's star system, then. I admit,
I can't imagine. Wow.
Well, just we've talked up this like. Okay, so what makes it interesting is that the game asks you to make a bunch of role-playing choices about a place you've never been that it never properly explains to you. And we're about to go there for the first time, and it's probably not what you envisioned based on the descriptions that we've had so far. At least not
Well,
exactly.
Space Vegas.
I don't know. We'll see if it's like what I envisioned.
Actually, how do I?
Hi.
So
Yeah, like my guess is that it's like it's like the main city, right? So it's gonna be like similar to like the Mass Effect main area or whatever.
I am not imagining Space Vegas. I'm imagining Space Morongo Casino.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so do I have to be in the ship to assign crew to it?
No, I thought we've already assigned crew. I thought.
Are there not multiple crew slots? Maybe not. Oh,
yeah, it's 2. Yeah, she's.
Unassign Lynn because she's just running outpost management, and assign.
Yeah, there's only 2 that can be assigned to that.
Samco. Payloads, I assume, because it's a bigger cargo hold. I would hope. I don't actually know. Let's take a look at the... We have 6 skill points. We have just not paid attention to the fucking skill tree at all. Payloads. Yes. It increases the cargo capacity of the cargo hold.
Okay, but then what's the point of having the shipbuilder if the shipbuilding isn't what I don't understand this game.
Well, you can presumably get a bigger cargo hold from the shipbuilder and then boost it even further. Is there any reason ever to get increased grav jump range? Reduced fuel cost, who cares?
You can go further in one jump. It saves you load screens. It saves you real human hours.
Does it actually, or do you
benefit.
just skip through the multiple jumps?
The fuel jump, the fuel mechanic system limits how far you can go in one jump. But then if you extend that, you can jump further in one jump. So there have been situations where I've had to do 3 jumps to get to where my quest is because I have not invested properly in my ship. But all it does is it means I land and then potentially get scanned or have a random event. Imagine the Fallout 1 and 2 system of moving around, except you can only walk so far, and every time you walk that far, it would trigger a random event potentially. And then if it didn't, you just leave and keep going.
Picking a perk in New Vegas was always something I really look forward to. New Vegas and Fallout 3 was something I always really look forward to. Looking at this, I feel like a spider trying to find its way out of a bathtub.
All the icons kind of look bad, too.
No, they're real garbage.
Everything about this is the experience of sliding down a piece of cold, unthinking, wet porcelain and realizing you're not going to find many flies down here.
I guess they're trying to do the NASA patch thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they're supposed to be?
That is what this is.
Well, is that a Ninja Turtle with a gun?
A Ninja Turtle with a gun.
Okay.
I feel like we said that the last time that we looked at it, too.
Okay, there's an official, there's a kind of famous Ninja Turtles RPG. It's actually kind of a seminal role-playing game. I feel like I need to go back and see if we can create an OC turtle that uses a gun.
What if gun?
I remain curious whether ballistic weapons and pistols, and for that matter shotguns, are the same thing, and this just boosts all of them.
I think it boosts all of them. Because there's other energy weapons.
It might as well.
Why is there a tentacle?
And
is this Caves of Cud? Can we now get tentacle arms?
Oh, that would be really cool. That'd be way cooler than anything that they've come up with for this video game. Less fuel for the boost pack sounds good.
That's your melee build, would be tentacle arms, right?
Oh yeah, your spacesuit just kind of ends and you've got space tentacles instead of hands.
That's what the NASA would want.
I guess we ought to unlock the ship targeting functionality so we can board ships if we want to.
Wait, so is this Neon? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Did we get there?
No. We're still in UC Berkeley right now. Or, well, not UC Berkeley. UC New Atlantis. Which is a...
What was it?
Oops.
Oh, no.
That was not the planetary map button. It is when you're in this menu, but not when you're on foot.
Now you're gonna get arrested again for throwing a grenade on campus.
Yeah, I mean, nobody seems to have noticed except Barrett, so I think we're
There's
probably
literally
good.
no one here. There's no people or anything.
Yeah, that is weird. Where is everybody? Oh, there's someone. Okay. There are people here. Why does this
Welcome
medical
to the
place
church.
look like an aquarium?
That's a church?
Wait, is it church?
No, the church is to your left, I think. Unless you're not where I think you are. Anyway.
Oh, the clothing store.
Oh, yes. The Church of Fashion.
I
Can we
think
go
you went
in?
the other way around.
Can we buy those outfits on the window?
You can.
Probably not.
Oh, those are much less exciting. What the hell?
Oh,
what the
yeah,
heck is that?
like...
That looks like the Blippy.
It's Blippy.
Yeah,
We should
that
dress
one.
up as Blippy.
You won't find a larger array of options in all the
Whoa.
settled systems, I guarantee you.
I'm not sure I really get
I will tell you a
fashion.
secret. I'm not sure anyone really does.
That is not what
That's
someone
Act like
who
they have
knows
all
about
figured out.
fashion
And I
would
admit
say
I am guilty
about
of that myself
fashion.
from time to time.
Definitely.
There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just
What?
content
Wait,
to
what-
run at the
what are
front
you
of the
talking
pack and
about?
act like they know where it's
Why
going.
didn't they just hire
guy a
Derek
furry?
guy from Twitter?
You must feel comfortable in what you wear.
This is kind
If
of
it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter.
Okay, tell me that's not
I'm
Blippy
sure
right
you'll be
there in the
satisfied.
background.
This week on Spoiler Warning, we talked to a furry and bought a Blippy outfit from him.
Oh
Whoa,
my
those
God.
are wild. Holy. Oh my god.
It's a poncho.
Oh fuck! Yeah, no, like they're trying to do like the Sarape from The Man with No Name, but it doesn't look good.
But
What
like,
are these
crossed with, like,
outfits?
Total Recall.
Oh my goodness. And now it's... Oh my god.
We can wear what he's wearing.
This is
What?
relatively
It's like a
normal.
chef's white.
I'll
What
have
the
one
fuck?
of yours. Okay,
Chef's
where's...
whites? What?
The suit, the formal slack suit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is kind of chef looking now that you mention it. Like double-breasted kind of... What? This is a Megacorp executive suit?
Look, Josh, it's thousands of years in the future. Standards for dress have changed.
It is literally not thousands of years in the future. It's a few hundred.
I'm not impressed. Whoa.
I like the
Okay,
sari.
so...
Yes.
Get the vested suit.
Good lord.
Get the vested suit.
Oh my goodness.
Some of this stuff has great NPC energy. Like this is a good thing to put on somebody in the background, like kind of to fill out like the street scenes. Not a lot of it really has compelling protagonist wardrobe energy, which I don't know how to feel about
Yeah.
that.
No.
Like, I guess the suit is the main thing, I guess, but... I don't know. Even then, it's like... It's not
Oh
that
my god, we
exciting.
look so rad.
Oh,
my
no, we
God.
don't, because we're still wearing a fucking spacesuit.
Can we
How
take
do we
that off?
switch that?
It's in the... It's... I can't remember where it is. There's a place to do it.
Is it... No... hide
T, yeah, it's that
spacesuit.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
We're gonna go and impress all our friends back on Neon with our Ronald McDonald suit. Oh god, that looks so much worse in motion.
Wait,
we
back-
look like a clown.
Go back to the window, because I want to see what attracted us into the store to begin with.
That look the character
Oh.
made, just...
So it's that stuff.
I mean, the art looks much better than the suits.
Yes, I know, that's the catfish
Jesus
stuff's in the front of the store.
Yeah.
Because they had
It's very
the
just
nice
kinda
images
like
on the front.
Aren't you glad we went to church?
There
Well,
is a
that's
church
where
around
we're
here.
going
I
now,
think we're in the
with that
wrong
outfit.
place.
See, look at those nice outfits.
Yeah, that, like,
didn't-
man, you guys couldn't...
Look at that headpiece.
Did not talk to the concept artists at all, did you?
That headpiece is rad on the left.
Oh, man.